Health is real. Seek help and the stigma. On the news this evening, environmentalist Dumna Mene blames oil spill in Thai community on poor maintenance. Eyewitness recounts deadly Omoko gas explosion. Experts, civil servants react to labor union plan for low-key workers' day in River State. Late gospel singer Osinachi's husband sentenced to death. And on the foreign scene, Russian President Putin orders 3-day ceasefire in war with Ukraine. I'm Sam Chinedu, and the news continues after the break. Environmental activist Fine-Face Dumna Mene has blamed the recent oil spill in Korokoro community, Thai local government area, on poor maintenance and the abandonment of oil wells by oil companies. Speaking with our correspondent, Dumna Mene said he's surprised that an oil spill happened around a site that underwent a cleanup exercise. He called for the decommissioning of the oil facilities.
The spill in Korokoro was very surprising because Korokoro Thai was one of the areas that the Ogoni cleanup project being undertaken by Hyprep commenced first. And I've been to many of the sites where the cleanup is going on. And for new spill to occur, reintroducing hydrocarbon to the environment that are supposedly supposed to have been clean is worrisome. And I think it's not very good omen for the ongoing Ogoni cleanup project. Share and other companies need to do some maintenance and decommission those facilities as recommended by UNEP in the report. But their failure to do so is what is now contributing to the massive oil spill still occurring when the cleanup is ongoing.
Mr. Dumna Mene, who is also the Executive Director, Youth and Environmental Advocacy Center, ruled out sabotage.
The facilities are obsolete. That is why they are now leaking and introducing hydrocarbon to the environment. So there is no incident of alleged sabotage or third-party interference, but this is as a result of equipment failure. Following over 32 years of clamping the oil wellhead, after over 30 years of operation in the area. So it means that they have to decommission these facilities so that we can have a better environment and the cleanup can sustain without the introduction of hydrocarbon into the environment.
The environmentalists asked NOSDRA to carry out a joint investigative visit to Korokoro community and make their findings public.
My call to NOSDRA is for them to carry out a joint investigation visit to Korokoro community in the Thai local government area where oil spill has been reported. And they should do so almost immediately and then make the reports of their findings public. They should also ensure that all the stakeholders accompany them there to ensure that we have a transparent process. NOSDRA should try to assert itself more because it is the Nigerian known agency that's comparable to the United States Environmental Protection Agency. So NOSDRA should try as much as possible to ensure that they are doing their job and they are living up to expectations and they are briefing Nigerians.
In another development, an eyewitness says only one person survived the explosion that occurred over the weekend at number 7 Creek Road, Obosi, Omoko in Ogba Egbemandoni local government area of River State. The eyewitness told our correspondent that a survivor who suffered serious burns is currently receiving treatment at a hospital. He said the victims would have been rescued if help had arrived on time. She said the explosion happened while one of the occupants was cooking noodles, but could not confirm whether the room was being used to store illegally refined petroleum products, as earlier reported.
A fire, nobody, no lady man. I didn't know. My children know they. No let me na in the moga go farm. Now they just they are now around come out to go see them now. No, say people they or say they carry clean with water. Only that two people where they are. They fit quench that place where that fire. That time. Those get them for carry the fire come out. But nobody. Before people come out. Before people come, fire don't already burn them well.
Meanwhile, the spokesperson for the River State Police Command, Grace Iringe Koko, confirmed the incident to journalists, saying an investigation has already begun. Moving on, a lawyer and conflict resolution specialist, Mr. Ndamzi Ekulo, has advised the suspended River State Governor, Siminalayi Fubara, to take advantage of the FCT minister's recent comment and initiate a reconciliation process to restore peace in the state. In an interview with correspondent Emeka Otsuka, Mr. Ekulo explained that in arbitration, it is often the victim who takes the first step towards dialogue. He stressed that involving all parties in the reconciliation effort is key to achieving genuine and lasting peace.
I am calling on the suspended governor to take advantage of the statement of the FCT minister that he should reach out to all stakeholders who are involved, like the House of Assembly members, the elders of the party, and also big men of the state who can intervene in this matter because he is the injured party here. So, in my opinion, I welcome that idea of the FCT minister who wants stakeholders to be part of the reconciliation and it to bring about a lasting reconciliation and a genuine one for that matter.
Mr. Ekulo also expressed confidence that the FCT minister Nyesom Wike and members of the State Assembly will not make demands that would jeopardize the process.
I don't think when you invite a man for mission, you will not start giving conditions unless you attend the meeting and hear the reason for the meeting. And the FCT minister have made it known that they are open for reconciliation, genuine reconciliation. And I am also privy to know that the elders of the party are also willing and able to make sure that reconciliation comes back to the state so we can move the state forward. I have been privy to interact with one of the elders. He told me in confidence that if this man makes move and come to them, that they will beckon on the FCT minister for reconciliation.
Recall that the FCT minister Nyesom Wike over the weekend laid out conditions for genuine reconciliation, with Governor Fubara reiterating his commitment to a peace that includes all stakeholders. In other news, a Labour lawyer, Dr. Imawosu, has expressed support to the directive of the Nigerian Labour Congress, NLC, to its River State chapter to hold the Workers' Day without fanfare. Speaking with correspondent Onyeka Chinwosu, Dr. Nwosu, a senior lecturer in the Department of Commercial and Industrial Law, Faculty of Law, River State University, said the directive is in line with democratic principles.
Labour is a strong force in governance. They are part of the body that make government change their unfavorable decision. So for the national body to have directed River State chapter not to observe the normal fanfare on their May Day, I think it is in line. It is in line with democratic principles all over the world, and they can do that. And the chapter of NLC in River State must have
to a governor.
The situation in River State is not that will allow Labour to normally exercise the freedom they were supposed to. They would have ordinarily been expected to do. Under normal circumstances, supposed to come and take salute from Labour. And Labour would not want the leadership in River State, as it were, the military administrator, to come and receive that salute from
in the state. Speaking in an interview with our correspondent, some workers expressed displeasure over the suspension of Siminalayi Fubara, adding that his administration was workers-friendly. Others, however, argued it made celebration irrelevant at the campus.
There is no need to celebrate, because if we celebrate, whom are we going to salute? Is it the sole administrator? What promise is he going to give us?
There's always a march pass at the stadium. Sometimes the government will bring up some peanuts for us to enjoy ourselves. But this time, it's obvious that the state is not happy, including the civil servants. They're not happy. The governor has been very good with us, with civil servants, even pensioners. He was a civil servant, right? He knows the plight of the civil servants. Sole administrator is the military man, so we don't expect anything from him.
No matter what is happening
working in the state, we must observe May Day. It's our right. They should allow us to enjoy our Workers' Day.
Same no day now. Who go address us? Now the governor come. Make that thing day like that.
I will be at home eating. I will not spend my time to go to Adion to salute any person.
Recall that the Nigeria Labour Congress NLC directed its Rivers State chapter to limit the Workers' Day celebration to its secretariat due to the imposition of emergency rule in the state. Still to come, late gospel singer Osinachi's husband sentenced to death. Stay tuned. Welcome back. The Vice President, Kashim Shettima, has commended the former governor of Delta State, Ifeanyi Okowa, for giving free hand to his successor, Governor Sheriff Oborevwori, to govern the state. The Vice President said this in his address at a ceremony held in Asaba to formally receive the governor of Delta State and members of his cabinet who defected from the PDP to the APC.
I want to pay special tribute to Senator Ifeanyi for the wonderful relationship that exists between him and his successor. Your Excellency, you are indeed a great leader. And Your Excellency, for embracing him, for treating him with respect and decorum, you are even a greater leader. Your Excellencies, Governor Sheriff Francis Oborevwori and former Governor Ifeanyi Okowa and the other great men and women we welcome to the APC today. I bring with them the warm assurance of His Excellency.
The Vice President also appealed to Governor Sheriff to work with former Deputy President of the Senate, Ovie Omo-Agege, and other members of the APC in the state, insisting that the governor remains the leader of the APC in the state.
This is now as much as your party as it is ours. You have brought to us a wealth of experience, a breadth of wisdom, and a measure of strength, for which we shall always remain grateful. This is what it means to have true allies, not just companions in applause, but partners in self-correction. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you, not as guests, but as family. According to the APC Constitution, the governor of the party is the leader of the party in the state.
Earlier, Delta State Governor Sheriff Oborevwori said the move to the APC was born out of desire to get the best for the state. The federal government says it is ready to pay the outstanding 5 months of 35,000 naira salary wage award arrears to federal workers under its payroll. The Office of the Accountant General Federation, OAGF, confirmed this in a statement signed by the Director of Public Relations, Mr. Bawa Mokwa, today. The government said the first installment of arrears will be paid after the April 25 salary payment. The Federal High Court has struck out a 1 billion naira suit instituted against former President Muhammadu Buhari and former Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Emefiele, about hardship